A lot of people use burner accounts to stalk their ex-boyfriends, but I would advise you to use your burner account to stalk the companies you want to work for. This is another thing. Do not let imposter syndrome walk you out, talk you out of applying for a job. You need to invest in yourself to see a return on investment. If you don't invest in yourself, you're not going to see a return on investment.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kanyinsola. If you're new here, please subscribe. If you are coming back, welcome back. So today I wanted to do a video that I think would be useful to a lot of people, especially right now with what's going on. And it's all about how to use social media to get a job. The reason why I felt compelled to do this video is because last year I actually did manage to get a job successfully through Twitter. To me, that's one of the most unique experiences I've ever had in my recruitment processes. And I will get into how you can also use social media to get yourself a job in this 2020. We're now seeing that a lot more companies are engaging with their audiences or potential staff or potential customers through social media platforms. This to me is fantastic because it means that more people are able to access these job opportunities. The first thing I would say that is really important for you to be able to get a job through using social media is to have a banging CV. Your CV needs to stun, it needs to shine, it needs to shine and shine and shine and shine and yeah. Your CV needs to do that for you on your behalf before you even meet them in person. I remember shortly after I graduated, I went for a job interview for a project coordinator role, which I actually kind of had to turn. As I walked into the interview, the hiring manager was like, first of all, I just wanted to ask, did you pay someone to do your CV? And I was like, no, I did not. No, sir, not me. But thank you for the compliment anyway. And that's a big compliment. If someone thinks you pay someone to do your CV for you, that is a big, big compliment. I appreciate the fact that not every industry uses CVs during the hiring process. However, I feel like a great CV is a great foundation to knowing how to navigate through applications and how to really sell yourself in the application process. I would admit that before you can get to the point where you're getting such big compliments on your CV, it might be best to reach out to someone who's well versed in the area. I thought that I'd self-edited my CV to perfection, but when you get a second opinion, especially from someone who's well seasoned in that, it makes such a difference. For me, I reached out to the hiring manager of a magazine. At that point, I don't think she does that anymore. That was a magazine that I'd always known from young. I was always signed up to their network. I always knew what was going on. It wasn't even called what it is now. It wasn't called Liberty. That magazine, I always noticed I would get their weekly newsletter. This is another thing, newsletters. I'd always get their weekly newsletters, and I see at the bottom it said, if you want to come for like a CV workshop or CV masterclass, email and let us know, and it's completely free. Thank God I did that because I met the lovely, amazing Bukky, and we had a one-to-one session, and she really, honestly, if it wasn't for her, she was absolutely amazing, and she was instrumental in teaching me a thing or two or 3 million things about how to make sure your CV sells you before you can even meet them and really sell yourself in person. Making sure that your CV is well tailored to the industry you're trying to get into is very important. As I said, I understand that some industries don't ask for CVs, they ask for applications. But if you have a great CV, that's a great stepping stone. So Bukky is no longer a HR manager / hiring manager at the magazine I'm in question, but she's self-employed and she still offers the same services that she offered me. And I can't recommend her enough. I will link her information down below because she really changed the journey. She changed the route for me. I was still going on my little, I think I know what I'm doing. And she was like, this is how we do it. And that's very important. Speak out, find out about how you can tailor your CV in your industry. If you have friends that are already working in that industry, ask them as well. Then create your social media account. Whether that's a LinkedIn, whether that's Instagram, whether that's Facebook, whether that's Twitter, create it. Some people might already have a banging social media account where actually anything that you put on there you don't mind your grandma seeing. That's always my advice. Don't put anything on the internet you don't want your nan to see. I took a bit of a more of a unique route to getting a job through using social media, and it was Twitter that I use actually. I don't have a Twitter account per se. The account that I do have, I've only got 5 followers on it, and that's on purpose because it's on private. I don't want to use it to be talking every day. I don't want to do that. But I do use it to find a job and stalk companies that I'm really interested in. For those of you who don't know what a burner account is kind of like having a burner phone. You can have an anonymous social media platform, basically. A lot of people use burner accounts to stalk their ex-boyfriends, but I would advise you to use your burner account to stalk the companies you want to work for. You just want to get this resource from social media and cut. That's what you want to do. You want to finesse the system that's distracting everyone. That's what you want to do. That's the real key. So what you do is what I did anyway. I got a burner account and I followed the company that I was really interested in. I tracked their kind of history, and you know, the best thing about social media is you can always scroll through their timeline, scroll through their feed, and find out how the company's evolved, what they've changed, who they interact with, who they really like, or what they've endorsed, the events they've had, things like that. If you're on LinkedIn, this advice is really, really important to you, because you need to be following the people that actually work at the companies you work for in the department that you want to work in. So that's really important. But for me, when I was on Twitter, I was following people that I saw that would frequently share jobs. I was following the companies themselves. I was following people that worked in the industries I want to work in the jobs that I want to work in. Lo and behold, I saw the job that I actually got retweeted. Now, this is another thing. Do not let imposter syndrome walk you out, talk you out of applying for a job you see on the internet. The reason why I say do not let imposter syndrome walk you out of your opportunity is because when I saw this job, it had got hundreds of retweets and likes. It's an award-winning company. Of course it's going to get hundreds of retweets and likes. Everyone wants to work there. Everyone's interested. Everyone wants to support the company and what they're doing. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm not going to get this job. But guess what? I got the job. Do you want to know why? Because I gave it a shot. Why did I give it a shot? Because I have nothing to lose. Always have the attitude that you have nothing to lose. Apply for whatever you see. Even if Barack Obama retweeted it, apply for the job you see. Don't let fear walk you out of your opportunity. And it's not even me preaching. I literally told myself, just shoot your shot. Apply. What are you going to lose? What are you going to lose? What are they going to say to you? No. And so you die. No, you won't die. You apply for another one. You take the feedback you got from a failed one, you apply for another one. Another thing is that a lot of these companies actually check your profile. When I went for the first round of interview for this job that I actually got, because girl, it was so long. The processes was actually long. I had to do my application, then I had to do a video interview, then I had to do a face-to-face interview, then I had to do a presentation. Oh my god. But I remember in the first round of interviews, a video interview actually, we were just talking, and I didn't plan for this to come out. I didn't know it was going to come out. It slipped out, and I said, oh yeah, on my YouTube channel. And then they were like, oh, what's your YouTube channel? I was like,
I would like to see it.
Yeah! I said, oh my god, no! Because I'm shy. A lot of people don't take me seriously when I say I'm shy, but I'm actually quite shy. And I also don't promote myself too well. I'm just like, oh, I don't know. It just makes me feel awkward to have to do that. And I'm pretty sure they checked my YouTube channel. But then I was like, why are you worried? Because my YouTube channel is a testament to my character. So make sure, if you are going to say that you have a social media account, make sure you have got a good record on your social media account. Make sure you don't have any higgy-hagger behavior that you're displaying. Make sure you save that one for your close friends' information, okay? Save it. The reason why I say that is because in some of the roles I've had, I've looked at people's applications and their CVs, and me being nosy me, and I know any other company will do this, some companies will do a full background check. But me being nosy, all I did was just go on Facebook and type their name just to put a face to the application. Also, change your privacy settings. Don't just let it be that anyone can just come and see your page and see what you said 5 years ago, and then they're now looking at you like, do you still hold those same views? Anything that doesn't represent who you are today, get rid of it now. Okay? Don't delay. Yeah. As we're doing this video, get rid of it right now. And if you are going to use social media to publicly say, I'm looking for a job, or if you're going to use it on LinkedIn, for example, make sure that you represent yourself well. If you need to get someone to help you create a banging LinkedIn page, do that. Don't just leave it riggy raggedy. And this is me calling the pot kettle black. I just use LinkedIn to just keep track of certificates I'm collecting, or just look at my work experience history. I don't really use it the way it's meant to be used. So I'm guilty of that. Make sure that your profile looks amazing to any hiring manager that you do want to connect with, or anyone in the industry that you want to go into is looking at it like, this person's LinkedIn is great. But for some industries, it's literally word of online mouth. And what I mean by word of online mouth is most people nowadays are sharing things about jobs through their social media platforms. So it might be word of mouth face to face, but it also might be word of mouth online. So that's how those are the ways I usually try and find jobs. Finally, what I will say is put yourself out there. As much as it's very easy and comfortable to say, just find a job through social media, be a mouse, have a burner account. You need to put yourself out there. For the key people that are in the industries, go to their events. People need to see your face. You need to go to workshops. You need to go to webinars. I've actually got a few webinars booked coming up this week, honey, because I'm not playing. This is 2020. Sometimes if you're lucky, your jobs will reimburse you for you actually going out and developing yourself in your career. So use that opportunity as well. You need to invest in yourself to see a return on investment. If you don't invest in yourself, you're not going to see a return on investment. Make sure you're engaging in the industry you want to go into. Like I said, I think I said it in one of my old videos, I said I wanted to travel more, so I followed more travel pages on Instagram. Boom, I was traveling more. You have to be around things. You have to surround yourself with things and industries that you want to actually go into. So boom, you're in the industry because you've been watching, you've been studying what they're doing. Even in the interviews, when they now say, oh, how do you think you fit in, or how do you think you change, or whatever questions they ask in interviews. So in some interviews they might say, and this is a question I've actually been asked, they might say, who are our competitors? And because you've taken the time to study them through using your social media platform or your burner account, wink, 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 wink. It's also a combination of being digital, but also being there in person in different ways. And I hope this video helps someone. If you have any more questions, let me know. Like I said, I will link down Bukky's information in the description section. Whilst you're there, subscribe to my channel. But honestly, Bukky's a very, 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 very lovely woman, and she's very warm, and she's got so much experience in human resources. Why not ask her for help? I'll link her information down below. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I hope this video helped someone. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon. Bye.